Tá bom no processo, está passando processo. Pois eu tenho esse manual. Esse aqui? Sí, ese, porque no dieron de 102. 102 lo van a dar ahora. Van a 118. Esto es un presupuesto. Porque
Is if everyone is here, because the time is over. If everyone are
How many
here,
people we are expecting?
yeah, no, there are 50 people.
50.
14.
We got already 14 people, yeah, but how many people we are expecting to join?
Last time the installation training, the joining people is 40 people.
Almost 40, yeah,
Yes.
I can recall that.
Okay, we can. The time is over. Let's begin today's training. Hello everyone.
Sure,
Can you see this PowerPoint screen? My screen. Can you see it?
absolutely, absolutely.
Hello everyone. Can you see this screen? The PowerPoint screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay,
Go.
okay. That's okay. Now we'll begin. Today I will introduce the PowerPoint of PLX118C, the operation of our machine. Of course, there are three parts. First part is first part is the X-rays and the functions, and second is motion operation, and the third one is the exposure operation. First, I will introduce some X-rays of our machine. First, beside in the right side of our machine, here are some cables. First is the hand control, and the second, this is hand control switch, and the right side is the foot switch control. The hand switch is to control the movement and the exposure model. You can choose different exposure model by hand switch. And the foot switch is to control the expose. The hand switch don't control expose, only the foot switch can control it. And the next is the air switch. When you want to turn on the machine, you need to turn on the air switch. And finally is the power cable. This is power supply cable. It's 220 voltage. So when we want to turn on the machine, first step is to connect the power supply cable. And the second step is to open the air switch. And the next step, you need to press the power on button. And the second picture is the machine control panel picture. There are some buttons on it. First one is the power on button. First one. Wait a moment. First one is the power on button. Second is the power off button. And here is a X-ray key. It's a look to look the X-ray. If you want to expose, you need to open it, to turn it. And this two button and this two button is also control the up and down of CR. The distance of up and down is 40 centimeters. Next is the UPS power supply and the photo switch. Left picture is our UPS power supply. The function is the UPS can provide uninterrupted powered supply to the device to prevent the computer from the shutting down due to sudden power failure. What does this mean? The mean is when the hospital shut down the power, our machine can continue work. The doctor can continue check the image, but now the machine can't expose, only can check image because our machine have the UPS power. And the right side picture is the photo switch. Photo switch have two parts. Left part is the yellow one, and the right part is blue one. The yellow one is to control the fluoroscopy mode, and the blue one is to control the radiography mode. Usually we use the yellow one because we use the fluoroscopy mode usually. And this picture is our small control panel. It's a touch screen. And the left we can see the image, and the right part we can to choose different expose model and to choose different human body part. Also, we can to change the different parameters. Use your finger, you can control it. And I will to introduce is that, wait a moment. Is that there are some different expose model. First is the manually fluoroscopy. This is manually fluoroscopy. The parameters are not automatically adjusted. That means you need to adjust these parameters by yourself. And the second picture is the auto fluoroscopy model. You can see here is the auto button. If we choose this model, the parameters will change automatically by the machine itself. You don't need to change it by yourself. So usually we suggest the doctor to use this model to expose. It's very convenient. The doctor just only to choose the different human body part and press the photo switch to expose is okay. Don't need to change the parameters. Second is the pulse fluoroscopy model. This is first button, second button. When you press this button, we can change the pulse model. This pulse model have higher kilovoltage and milliampere. So usually we use this model to expose fat people, such as 100 kilogram people is very fat, so we can use the pulse fluoroscopy model to expose it. And also just as is the last picture. Last picture is also the manually pulse fluoroscopy model, because the difference beside the third one is here is not light on, because it's manually for pulse model. So it means we can change the parameters by yourself. And the auto pulse fluoroscopy model, the parameters also auto change. So this is the difference before this model. And the important is that usually we use the auto model, use this model. And this is the touch screen. The touch screen, here are some other buttons. I will introduce the function of them. First one is this button is the radiography model. It's different before fluoroscopy model because when we choose the radiography model, here we'll add a button, the enter button. But just we see the fluoroscopy model, there are no enter button. Because the fluoroscopy model, we just press the photo switch can control expose. But when you choose the radiography model, you need to press the enter button first. And after the green light, green indicate light on. And after that, you can press the blue one photo switch to control expose. This is different. And this is a different model. This is children model and adult model. You can to change it. This button is the red cross light. It help doctor to find the position of people. This button is the save button. For example, if I choose the hand and the kilovoltage is 65, but I want to change it, I change it to 70 kilovoltage and click this save button. Next time when you choose the hand part, the kilovoltage is 70, not 65. This is save button. And this is some usually button that we can use. And just we can see, usually we don't use this mode in the operation room, radiography mode. Usually we use the fluoroscopy mode. And this is another interface. Last picture we can see is the X-ray interface. And in the home interface, we can control the other function, such as the rotate. This is left rotate, and right rotate. And this is mirror horizontal and mirror vertical. And to reset the picture and to opposite the picture, this is some function help us deal with the picture. And this is reset along time reset button. Because there are something different with other machine. Because our machine have a limit, is a continue expose, have a time limit 5 minutes. We can see here is a 5 minutes limit. When you press the photo switch, the time will reduce. So for example, you press photo switch for 3 seconds, the 5 minutes will become 4 minutes and 57. And after that, you continue press 5 seconds. The time will become 4 and 52 seconds. When the time is become 0, the machine cannot continue expose. You need to click this button, time reset, to reset time from 0 to 5 minutes. And after that, we can continue expose, use our machine. This is the limit of our machine. And here are some other buttons is to control the collimator window. Because just for example, just like this one, this button is to open button, is to open horizontal, vertical window to open it. And the second is to close it. Third one is to horizontal open. And the last one is to horizontal close. By control the collimator window, we can to change the size, exposed size of our machine. But usually we use the largest size. We don't to close it. We need to complete open it. Okay, this is the function of this interface. And here is the hand switch. Is to connect. Wait a moment. Is to connect here. The left port. We connect the hand switch. And the hand switch function is very simple. Is to control the up and down. Use this button. Press this button and press the add and minus to up and down. And the second is to collimator window. We can to change the collimator window size. And this button is to choose different exposure mode. This is the function of hand switch. It's very simple. It's to help doctor to change the machine, but the hand switch don't have the exposure function. It can only change movement and collimator window size and exposure model. Second part is the motion operation part. I will to introduce the motion operate of our machine. Our machine have some handles, so we use these handles to control movement of our machine. For example, just like this handle is the rotate handle. When we make it left side position is to unlock, and make it to right is to locate. When we unlock this handle, we can rotate the C arm 360 degrees. And here are two handles. That is to lock handle and the direction handle. When we unclock the lock handle, wait a moment. This picture is show lock position. When we unlock it, we need to make it rotate 90 degrees to this part is to unlock it. When we unlock it, we can to push the machine movement. And the right side is the direction handle. When we unlock it, we can to push the machine vertically movement. And when we rotate it to 90 degree, this side, just like this, we can make the machine horizontal movement, vertical movement, and the horizontal movement. So is the direction This is the direction handle. It can control. It can change the direction of our machine. And it's very important is that we can't move the direction handle when the lock handle is locked. This is very important. We can change the position of direction handle after we unlock left handle. And there are some other handles. First is the sliding handle. When we unlock it, we can make the Xeon sliding about 120 degrees. And this is the forward and backward handle. When we unlock it, we can make the Xeon forward and backward 200 millimeter. And in the right side is the swimming handle. When we unlock it, we can make the Xeon swimming about 30 degrees. From left to right, 30 degrees. And of course, the up and down movement is by this button or by hand switch. Here and here. And of course, in the right side here is the emergency stop switch, the red switch. Usually when we push down the switch, we can't make the Xeon up and down because it's shut down the power of up and down. We need to rotate it to reset the switch. After that, we can continue make the machine up and down movement. And here is the form is to show the movement of our machine. Circular machine, swimming, and around the horizontal, direction handle, and the lock handle and the emergency stop switch. You can take photo of about it. And finally is the exposure operation. This part is very important. I will detail it to introduce for you. First is to turn on process of our machine. First is to connect the power supply cable. Second is to insert power plug into the power socket. Next, turn on the L switch, blue one switch. Next, press the power on button to turn on the machine. And then the computer and the small touch screen will turn on automatically. Because our machine has the function is that one key to power on or power off. So you only need to press the power on button or power off button to turn on or turn off. And when we turn on the computer, here is the desktop, and this is the workstation software. Usually the software will turn on automatically. If not turn on, you can double click this icon by yourself. And this is the login interface. In this interface, we should use the username and password to log in the software. Usually have two usernames to log in. First is the admin and second is ABC. The admin has the highest authority because if you use the admin to log in the software, you can delete the image, and also you can to create a new username to log in, such as you can create a new name, a username, for example, the doctor name, to log in the software, and the password is the same like username. The username is admin, the password is also admin. And if you use the ABC username to log in the software, you can't delete the image, and also you can't create a new username. But the ABC don't have password. You can click OK directly log in the software. And this is our software interface. We can to check some function of our software in the right side. First is the register function. Usually we after we log in the software, we should to press this button to enter the patient registration interface. In this interface, we can write down some information of patient, such as the patient ID number and the patient name and patient age and the exposed date and the department name and so on. And also the right side, here are some buttons. We can to use it. First is the save button. When we after we register this information, we click the save button to enter the capture interface. And in the capture interface, we can start expose. And second is the emergency registration. In the event of an emergency, we can choose this button without registration. We can choose this button to enter the capture interface directly. And the next is the last time. Is the last time patient records. We can to check some records that we have exposed. And the next is to query all record. And of course, the last 3 days is to check the last 3 days record. Query is to we can according some information to query a record that we have exposed, such as we can find the people according to the patient name and the patient ID number. And also next is the modify function. Modify function is that when you want to change the information of this part, the information is wrong. You want to change it. You can to change the information first, and then click the modify button to save it. And the modify password is also admin. And also the modify function, you can use it with admin username to log in the software. ABC to log in software don't have this function. And finally is the worklist function. Worklist function means that our machine can receive the information from another system. If you connect the another system, you can to check the information from other machine. So you don't have to register patient information by yourself. And this is the query interface. Such as this information, we can according the name and patient ID number, department name and age, and some other information to query the record that we exposed. Of course, this after this PowerPoint, you can get the PowerPoint and the video. Don't worry about it. And also, next is the modify. Password is admin. And the note is that you need to log in software with the admin account to make a modification. This is the work list interface. Click query to check the information from another system. But before that, you need to connect the other system in this setting interface, such as PAX system. And the next is the expose progress. First is to select the expose model in the PET screen. And the second is to choose human body part, such as the head and the hand and the leg and so on, and the body position. And next, if the patient is children, you need to choose the children mode, or you can to remove the grid. Next step is to register the patient information on the patient interface and click Save button to go to the capture interface. And finally is to confirm the recursive noise reduction position is correct. Here are some noise that we should to know. First, the exposed area should be as close as possible to the flat panel detector, because the farther away from the flat panel detector, the larger the image will be magnified and become unclear. So it's more clear, more close. And second, we usually choose the automatic fluoroscopy mode for exposure. And if the patient is older people, it's necessary to choose auto pulse mode to expose. Also, we can choose manually mode and to reduce the kilovoltage parameters and increase the milliampere for conditional exposure. This is the older people. Usually use the automatic fluoroscopy mode. And finally, to ensure the sufficient radiation expose is necessary to press and hold the foot switch for 3 seconds during expose. So when you want to expose, you need to press the foot switch for 3 seconds. Here are some information that we need to know before we expose. And the next picture is the capture interface. This is the reference screen, and the right side is the real-time screen. After we click the Save button, we will enter the capture interface. And after we press the foot switch, the right the right side screen will appear the image, and when we release the photo switch, the left side screen will appear the image. And in the middle part, here are some buttons. Here are some functions help us to do some adjust. First is to reset button to reset the reference screen setting. Second, set the window size and position according to the brightness of image. This is the vertical and horizontal mirror image of the screen. This is the set mouse left button to adjust the window, to adjust the brightness. Magnifier is to enlarge the image. Inverse is to opposite image. Also, reference echo is to show the selected image on the reference screen. And save frame as is to save the main screen image, and have three type of document. First is IAW, second is BMP, and the third one is DCOM. Three type documents of the image. Here is a video of this function. We can see it. We can adjust the brightness by click the left button of mouse. Middle button is to zoom in or zoom out. Press the middle button is to move the picture. And the right button of mouse is to rotate. Double click is to reset the position. The same like the right-hand screen is the same. Here are this video is to check to introduce the function of the mouse and the capture interface. And here is the right-hand screen function. This part is the same like reference screen. The difference is this part. First is the starting recording is to start recording video image. Second is to stop it. And finally is the recurve button. The recurve button is very important. Next PowerPoint I will to introduce the function of it. This is the video to show what function of recurve. When we choose this function, we can to reduce the noise point of the image. And just like this video, we don't choose this button. The noise point of image is very large. And this is the video image expose steps. First, if you want to expose video image, you need to check the receive position in second left position, and then click the start button. Sorry, wait a moment. Yes, click this button, Start Save Sequence button, to start video image. Click this button, and then keep pressing the yellow foot switch to expose. And when you stop, to release the foot switch when finished, and then click the stop button. This stop button, and the image is generated below the section. Just like this video. To keep press the foot switch to get the video image, and when finished, to click the stop. And here are two video of the image. Just like this video is the video image. And if you want to, if you want to expose single image, you need to change the relative position to right second this position. And then in fluoroscopy mode, press the yellow foot switch for 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Usually press 3 seconds. And if you choose the radiography mode, you need to press the enter button first. And then when the green indicates lights up, press the blue and foot switch to expose. This is the fluoroscopy mode and the radiography mode. So usually we suggest the doctor use the fluoroscopy mode to expose. And of course, if we get the image and there is too much white space in the first image, we can adjust the collimator window size to reduce the surrounding white space and then expose it again. So if we reduce the white space, the image will become more clear. And this is the second option, is to press button. Wait a moment. First is the registration interface, second is capture interface, and then is the viewing is the processing interface. In this interface, we can deal with some image by some toys. First choice is this function, and the right side is to image of patient. And the function of this choice is that the first is the single window, four window, and nine window. We can to choose different window to check the image. One image, four image, and nine image. This is to adjust the brightness and to opposite the image. And of course, this is the move image to move the image position. This two button is the horizontal mirror and the vertical mirror, and to rotate the picture and zoom in or zoom out, and the reset image and the positive and the negative image. This is the first interface choice. Second is the mirror interface. In this interface, we usually use the mirror's length and mirror's angle. Also to measure the area and to mark some text. This is a eraser and to delete all changes. Last interface, this function we don't usually use it. Usually we use the save button and the film print button to save the change and to print the film. And of course, if you want to print the film, before that you need to connect the film printer. And next is the report function. In this interface, we can choose at most 3 pictures of patient and to print the report. Here are some information of the patient. And of course, the next is the film print function. In this interface, we can choose the image in right side and to choose different model. To click the print button to print the film. And the next is the setup function. First is the account setup. In this interface, we can see here are 2 accounts. One is the admin, another is ABC. And if we use the admin to log in, we can to create a new username to log in. And also we can to delete it. Second is the hospital setup. We can to set up the hospital name and the report name. And the film printer setup. If we want to connect the film printer, we need to write down this information in this interface. And click the add button to save the registration. Next is the database interface. We should to notice this option. Our image is saved at disk D, MD image. This document, all our image are saved this document. Of course, we can't to change the address for it. And next is the sending setting up. The sending is the same like the work list. The work list is the receive the information from another system, and the sending is that we can to send our picture to another system if we connect it. Also, we need to write down this information in this part and to click add to save it, just like this one. After that, we can to send the picture to other system or to other machine. Next is the doctor and the department name setting. In this interface, we can to create the department name and the doctor name, so that when we register the patient information, we can to choose the name directly. Finally is the turn off process of our machine. Just I told to you, our machine have the function is the one key to control turn on and turn off. So we just need to press turn off button to turn off the machine. The UPS indicate and the screen will turn off automatically. And after that, after the UPS power indicator turn off, we set the air switch to the off state, turn off the air switch, and unplug the power supply cable. Just a note said is that we usually need to turn on or turn off according to the instruction. This form is to some matrices of our machine. Daily check and weekly check and the 6 months check. We can notice it. And some disinfection is too necessary to clean and disinfect the equipment for some reason. Don't rinse in the equipment with water. Not use the water. And to prevent damage to the machine, when cleaning and disinfection to cut off the power supply, and then use cotton flack dip in cleaning agent to wipe the equipment. So usually we cleaning the machine use the alcohol, not use the water. And it's very important is that if you want to fix our machine, you must cut off the power supply first. Okay, this is today's introduction of our operation. Finally, I have a video to show you. Wait a moment. First, to connect the power supply. Turn on the air switch. Click the turn on button. And then the small screen and the big screen will automatically turn on. Usually the software will turn on automatically. And we can use this keyboard to log in the software. This is the up and down movement. The distance of up and down is 40 centimeters. And this is the swimming. is from left to right is about 30 degrees. And this is the rotate. We can rotate the CM about 360 degrees. And this is sliding the machine about 120 degrees. This is forward and backward, 200 millimeters. Of course, the biggest screen we can to rotate it, change the position. When we press the emergency stop switch, we can't move. When we rotate it, can continue control movement. This is unlock and direction, change the direction of movement. This is lock handle. In the touch screen, we can to choose different human body part and to change the different expose mode. And to adjust the parameters. This is the across indicate. It's the X-ray look. It's also the red across indicate. This is turn off button. The small screen will turn off later, about 1 minute. 1 minute later. Just like this video. And the UPS indicator turn off. After that, turn off the air switch. And unplug the power supply cable. This is the movement and some operation of our machine. So if someone have some question about it,
Yeah. Yes,
hello
it's
sir.
necessary. Please, if I want to all only of the software, it's necessary password.
What if you want to what?
I don't want turn off the system, only the software. It's necessary. For example, PLG 118C.
The
Cian.
the
Yes.
software Yes, the software is the same operation of our other CM type. The software operation is the same.
Totalmente diferente lo que yo pregunto. For the ANSI model PLX118C is necessary for close the software a password. Está desligado, está por lado y no está, están todos muteados. Está todo muteado. Sí, yo ahora desligué esto. Así es, la misma pregunta.
Have other question?
What is the actual measurement of the fluoroscopy area?
Fluoroscopy.
Yeah, imaging area actually I was asking.
Fluoroscopy model have 3 different types: manually and auto and person model.
I need to know the measurement of the exact image. That if you see the first image, what is the measurement of the like the hand, the X-ray image you can see?
Yeah, the picture is shows the hand position.
Yeah,
Of
what is the measurement of this position here?
is it? What do you mean, sir?
I was asking about image intensifier. Do you got my question?
Can you write down the question?
All right. And can you please share the presentation and the videos as well? Jerry,
Hello, sir.
can you share the presentation file and the videos with me?
No problem. After this training, I will send the PowerPoint and the video and of course a paper test to our manager. Our manager will send this document to you. So don't worry about it.
All right.
Yes, sir. The 112C, the password is the same like the 118C. Is the same. Password is also admin.
That is the same, but what is the game?
Because our machine, not only the CM but also the DR, our machine, the usually password is also admin, so it's the same.
Huh?
This is the original password.
Hello. Hello. Do you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Oh, so my question is, what is the dimension of image intensifier and XAT? I need the actual measurement, that is length and width and the height.
I can't hear your voice clearly, sir.
Beautiful.
Very sorry.
Actually, my question is, what is the dimension of the image intensifier and the XAT? Like the width, length, and height. You got my question?
No, can you write down your question?
In our machine, there's the part called image intensifier. You know that part from the C-arm?
First I also the
Can
first
you
question is that the password is the software password, because our software have two username to log in, just like this picture. If you use the admin
Yes.
username to log in, you have a password. If you use the admin if you use the ABC, don't have password.
All right, Jerry, can you open an image of the
Creo,
full
para
screen?
ligar, para desligar o software, admin no entra. Este te debe obligatoriamente a desligar todo el sistema, apaga completo todo el sistema. No, eso no es. Ya estamos, no da conta disso. Não, esses são os passos que existe quando você vai a tá, o admin que somos nós que é para instalação. Que aí pode apagar, não sei o quê, e está o ABC. Mas você não deve ter conta quando você, no final do dia, ou se você quer apagar o software e não apagar a máquina, ele não te deixa. Tem que dar a apagar o sistema. Porque tem que pedir password que não está aí.
Yes, the 118C is use the flat panel detector, not the image intensifier. So the exposed area is 17 inch.
Tudo aqui no existe, ¿verdad? No existe.
Yes.
Ahí te sale a tela con dos opciones, software, system. Si picas en el software, él te pide palabra pase.
Está viendo también. Que te está viendo, está viendo.
Ah, ok, mas tengo que falar inglés, no entiendo.
Sí, pero le digo que estaba prestando. Se yo que.
No, está ahí, ¿no? Si no sé, cuando colocas...
Le fala entonces, está aquí. Explica aquí.
Ya le expliqué, eso que no va a entender.
Eso le fala. ¿Qué se está marañándose? ¿Por qué?
Porque no, ¿qué?
No sabe.
No sabe.
Está silenciado.
Silencio, no pasa.
Todo el mundo se fue, todo el mundo está silenciado, estamos cerca.
No, solo que estamos con vos, ¿eh?
Sí. Ahorita día 23.
Ya acabó. Ya le escribimos. No.
So if there have any other question,
Vale.
okay.
No, it's fine.
Okay, if no question, today's training is over. After this, just like I told you, after this training, I will send this document to you. So don't worry about the training. You can check the PowerPoint anytime you want.
Entonces le va a mandar ese PowerPoint.
Ya mandaron.
Okay, so thank you for your listening, everyone. Thank you very much.
Please, do you go send the presentation for us?
What?
Do you go send the presentation for us? This
Yes.
presentation?
Yes.
Thank you. Está mandado.
Ya, entonces,
Fine. Thank you.